Hi everyone, today I'm going to be telling you about the tomato seeds that I'm sowing this year. As you can see, I've got quite a collection, but let me talk you through them. This one is Costolato Florentino. I'm sorry, my Italian's not very good, but I hope that's how you pronounce it. It's a Italian favourite, full of flavour, and it says it's a large beefsteak and grow in a sunny, sheltered spot. Next one is a Super Mama F1. This is a plum tomato, but it's a mix between a plum and a beefsteak, so it's quite big growing. Also on the plum front, I've got Roma. This is very much similar, but just a bit smaller. They do really well with making sauces, so this is a good one for all your sauces. This one is Vivacious F1. This is orange type. It doesn't say it's plum, but it looks very similar, so I like the look of that one. So there's the instructions. It says start from February, April, March, April. Bursting with health benefits, a delightful blend of sweetness and acidity. Now I've got some cherry tomatoes. These are the smaller round type. This I grew last year. It's Honeycomb F1, and oh, they was the most sweetest little tomato. So I'm definitely growing them ones again this year. This is another cherry. This is black cherry. So this is it's nice for it's got nice black fruits, and also it's nice roasted as well as being on your salads. I've also got Moneymaker. This is a very traditional tomato, one that you'd slice for putting in your sandwiches, things like that, on top of your salad or toasties, or quiche if you fancy that too. This is another beefsteak. It's called F1 Buffalo Sun. This is one that says resistant to late blight. So I presume you can grow that outside as well, though you would need to grow up something. This one also is blight resistant, the Crimson Crush. Any of the crimsons, you can get Crimson Plum. I did that last year, but it's still a gamble if you plant them outside, especially in our British weather. This is another cherry one. This is also resistant to blight. This is a Toddler F1. This is called Marigold F1. It says it's the first blight resistant orange tomato, so I thought I'll give it a go. I'm hoping they're going to be as sweet as the honeycomb, so we'll see. This one's new to me, so we see how we get on. Now I've got a couple of bush type tomatoes, dwarf tomatoes. This is Chiquita pot. They say it's good for growing in small gardens and on balconies, so if you grow in pots, I'd say this is a good one. I did this a couple of years. I've grown them on the edge of beds. They're a bit like the Moneymaker size wise. They're not like a cherry tomato at all. So I grow these mainly because my daughter brought them for me, so I'm being a bit sentimental here. Amy, thank you very much. So yeah, give these ones a try. This one's Veranda Red. This is another dwarf variety, and also it's blight resistant. So there's quite a few there that are blight resistant if they're the ones you want to go for. Now I saved the best to last. I've been wanting to grow this for a few years now. I was given a lovely seed last year, but it didn't really germinate. So I've managed to get hold of some, and I'm really looking forward to growing these ones. So you've seen them everywhere. Everybody raves about them. So I thought I'll give them a go this year. So let me know, guys, what you're sowing tomato-wise this year. Leave a comment if you haven't got time for that. Just give it a like. It all helps the algorithms. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. I've been doing this for a while. I'm not the most confident of chatters, but I'm hoping my passion for gardening comes through. Trying out some saved tomato seeds. This one's Roma. This one's just labelled as a black red tomato, so that's a lucky dip one, but I'm still gonna give them a go. I need to see if this method works or not, so I've got nothing to lose, everything to gain. And I'm just gonna cover it all over. There we go. Giving it a good pat, and now all I'm going to do is give it a good water. These are what I'm going to be growing my tomatoes in. It's part of the Super 7. It's ideal for windowsills. So I've got 7 of these, so I can fit 2 different sorts of tomatoes on there. So I'm just going to start with the Brad's Atomic Grape. It's always an exciting time to be sowing your tomatoes. I've got about 5 there, 2 stuck together, but you never know. So I'm just gonna place them directly on there. Can't oversee that with the vermiculite, like it looks very similar. I think I might have one more for luck. Put that on there. Then I'm gonna make sure you put the label in. Might have to cut that down because otherwise the lid won't fit. There we go. That's the first one done. Next one, I do the toddler F1. What do you look forward to sowing in your gardens the most? For me, it's the tomatoes, and every year I look forward to my Pissandra cucumbers growing. So they're my favourite. Well, look at that. It doesn't even look like there's any in there. Look, I've just opened that. Let's see. Oh, there's a couple. Not many though. I think I better do this very carefully. 4 seeds. Wow. Do you know, I think sometimes the amount of seeds you get, it's not... I can't even see where they are. Look how tiny they are. 3. I think I've... Oh, there's one. I think I've lost one off camera. Right. Can't believe how tiny these are. Right, I better make sure I get all of these in. I think I might have got robbed there, guys. I'm not going to lie. 4 seeds. That's a bit tight. And I'm just going to cover it over with a bit of compost. Both of them. very lightly. Right, I won't show you all my seed sowing. This is just a demonstration. Place the lid on and put them on the heat mat. There we go. I should turn the dome so it allows the moisture to stay in. And a few weeks later, a lot of the tomatoes have all come up. They're ready to be potted on. A couple of them I've already started potting on into their big pots now. These are a big beefsteak variety. I've also potted on the Bread's Atomic, but the rest are just to do, which I'm hoping to get done today. I think there'll be plenty left. I planted a few and a lot of them come up, so, but what I don't use I can either share or they go in the compost. So what goes around comes around.